Good afternoon to everybody. This is One Accord Level 2 podcast. Hope everybody's being blessed, safe, and well. Hope everybody's doing good. Many prayers to anybody who needs comfort, healing, strength, and peace. And I'm just praying that you had a good day so far. So, you're trying to put your best foot forward. You slipped, you fallen, you failed. As some people would say in the sports world, didn't come through in the clutch. You're trying to pick yourself up. Guess what? It's okay. You're going to pick yourself up. The beautiful thing about having a renewed mindset is some things just take time. Something just does. I mean, you can make up your mind, but what if you flip flop? What if you like, I don't know. Or, maybe this or maybe that. Sometimes the disappointment isn't in others. Sometimes the disappointment is in yourself. And then on the flip side of that, yes, sometimes the disappointment is in others. If you wake up tomorrow or you decide today that you're going to have a renewed mind, that's a beautiful thing. Okay. Then what? It's it's almost it's almost like when you're cooking food. You ever make yourself a meal and you're like, this is good, but I know that the next time that I make whatever it is that I'm going to make, or baking for that matter, guess what? I know I can do better. Or I know I can add this, or it's missing this, or I can, modify that. It's always something you can do better. So having a renewed mindset, no, you can have it. Now, some people, they do struggle when it comes to having a renewed mindset. They struggle. It's tough for them. They're trying to break out of bondage. They're trying to break out of the mental mindset that they used to have. They're trying to break out of anything that's holding them back, anything that is blocking them from seeing the light, or even being in that mode of, hey, I need to realize what the truth really is. Some people are just there with that's where they are. They're trying to break through. They're trying to be like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this right now. I need to fix this. I need to get a handle on this. And excuse me, as some of my family members would say, all the old school, come hell or high water, I'm gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. That's great. That's great to have. Okay, have a renewed mindset. That's what it do. But like I said, for some people, guess what? It might be a little bit harder for them to break through. Because see, when you're drowning in the dark abyss, when you're drowning in your own cycle of dysfunction, when you're drowning in, even if it's other people, like I say, even if it's the environment that you're in, or the places that you're going, or the people you're hanging around, sometimes it's hard to be like, you know what, I'm going to stiff arm this, or I'm going to finally let it go. But like I said, winning the battles mentally is just as important as, saying, hey, God, I'm not going to do this no more. Or, hey, God, I'm not going to watch certain things no more. Or, hey, God, I'm not going to be overindulged in certain things anymore. Spiritually, it is good because like I said, you want to do a thing. There's a song called With a Made Up Mind. It's an old gospel song. And that's, look, it's, you know what I'm saying? You got to have it. But also, like the song says, it's a mind thing. Some people say spiritually, they're like, you know what? God, I'm going to do better. But then mentally, they might not have hit that curve. But here's the thing. Even if you're struggling, even if you're like, man, you know what I'm saying? I know I can do better. I know, you know what I'm saying? guess what? It's okay. You just make sure that you continue to put your best foot forward. Even if you slip and fall, even if you fail, even if you're going through it, guess what? Continue to pick yourself back up. You will eventually break through and you will make it through. And once you start walking the right path, guess what? Let it be. It's all right. It's okay. Let it be. If you made it known how you want things to be, how you want things to go, you want to grow, you want to be better, you want to walk this fine line, that is great. There is nothing wrong with that. But also do not be mad if you're like, you know what? Man, bro, I shouldn't have ate them last 2 cookies. No, I didn't even need it because my sugar might be high. And mine's is not, but I'm just using a metaphor. Or, man, I shouldn't have ate them last 2 or 3 chicken wings, bro, because see, now my stomach hurt or I'm feeling a certain type of way. I mean, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? But again, having that renewed mindset and being like, you know what? I'm going to put my best foot forward. I'm going to make it through. You have to believe it for yourself. Even if nobody else sees you, believe it for yourself. That's the key. And some people can't do that. They have the will, but you got to have the mental will as well. You can say, like I said, deep in your heart, hey, the change is going to be made. Forget all the other extra stuff. But mentally, again, like the song says, have you made up your mind? So you're just going to have to keep that. So stay strong with it. You'll make it through. The changes is going to come. And more importantly, I'm proud of you. Whoever you are, wherever you're listening from, I'm proud of you that you had a made up mind that you want to make it through. And you're like, you know what? Enough is enough. I want better. I want more. I choose better. And that's just the end of it. There's no hate towards anybody. There's no I'm better than anybody else. There's no I'm sticking up my nose and my ego and my pride. Because, see, that's another reason why some people can have a renewed mindset is because their ego and pride will not let them be great. And you have to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that you do it. Then you have to make sure that you set aside your ego and your pride so that you may elevate and that you may win. We're trying to win the war. We're not trying to have just short game wins or medium game. We're trying to win the long game. And with the long game, it starts mentally. Mentally, you have to prepare. Mentally, you have to say, you know what? Again, no matter what comes today, no matter what comes tomorrow, no matter what is happening, I'm going to make it. Even if it take me a couple days, even if it might take me a couple weeks, I'm going to make it. I'm going to put my best foot forward. And I'm going to be like, hey, I have a renewed mind. I can do this. I don't think the way I used to think. I don't talk the way I used to talk. I don't do the things that I used to do. Having a renewed mind is key for your success. And if you have that, and if you do that, it's where you can overcome anything. Because mentally, that's where it starts. When people have surgery, when people are doing rehab, or they're on a weight loss journey, or they're trying to build muscle, or they're trying to do whatever, guess what? Mentally is where it starts. Mentally is where it starts. And if you can do that, if you can win that battle and win that war, then you will be elevated. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. This is One Accord Level 2 podcast. Hope y'all have a good day. Again, be blessed, be safe, be well. And I'll holler at you on the flip side.